Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new reading vlog. If you're new, my name's Lachlan. And yeah, I just closed out my last reading vlog. So if you want to watch these in chronological order, you can go catch up. But yeah, so let's talk about my TBR and the books that I want to pick up in the immediate future. Okay, so first off, King of Ashes by 𝘯𝘰𝘯𝘵. I am so excited for this book. I've not read an 𝘯𝘰𝘯𝘵 book that I didn't give 5 stars to. I think I've given all of them 5 stars. Wait, did I give All the Sinners Bleed 5 stars? I might have given that one 4.5. I don't know. Either way, he writes some of my favorite thrillers ever, and if this is not a 5-star, I'll be shocked because I just have really high hopes. I actually started the first chapter in Wildfire. I'm only 8 pages in. But yeah, this one is set at a camp or whatever, and basically the gist is that these two people have like a one-night stand, and then they end up being camp counselors at the same camp unknowingly, and then it kind of makes for like an awkward summer. But basically, I really want to pick this up because summer is over in my mind. And I'm like, well, I mean, I know it's still technically summer, but if I don't pick it up in the next like 2.5, 3 weeks, I will not pick it up this year. So we're gonna read this. And like I made myself start it so that I would continue reading it. So I wouldn't just put it on my TBR and then like not read it. Okay, and then I finished my other Kindle book. Oh, by the way, I'm going to be reading this one on audio, but I will be physically reading as well when like I'm in the mood or whenever, like, you know, whatever the opportunity presents itself. So Enigma by Runix is going to be my Kindle read, and I am excited to start this. I haven't started it yet, but like I have it downloaded. And I'm really excited. Honestly, I've been nervous to read this. I don't know why. I really, really love 𝘯𝘰𝘯𝘦. And for some reason, I'm like, what if I don't love this one as much? Reading it on my new Coloursoft, which I'm kind of regretting not getting a Kobo instead, but I digress. Okay, and then lastly, I just wanted to quickly mention this because I just opened up this package and I didn't realize it was a gift. So it was the mystery package. Mackenzie got me another book. This note, it says, oops, my finger slipped. Thank you so much, Mackenzie. I'm super excited for A Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping. I loved the first book. I think I'm going to put this in the poll for our Cozy Coven book club pick for August. I mean, why not? We read the first one. I don't know if you have to read these in order. I think they're standalones. But this one, we're following Sarah, and she like has an inn of some kind. I don't know. It just seems kind of cute and cozy and autumnal. But I think that's all of the immediate, well, I'm not reading this one in this vlog. I don't plan on it. But King of Ashes, Enigma, and Wildfire are like my immediate TBRs. I know I'm reading this week. So I'll definitely probably pick up another book in this vlog. I'm just not sure what. So get a cup of tea, get a snack, and let's hang out. course, I spend my whole lunch filming for YouTube. I'm a booktuber. I just devoured, inhaled my lunch, and I have 2 minutes until my meeting starts. So we're gonna do I don't know why I'm holding up my Coke can. We're gonna do a rapid fire update. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be crazy. I literally have 2 minutes. Okay, so I started 𝘨𝘦𝘮𝘰 last night. I only got one chapter in because my brain was starting to get sleepy, and I was like, okay, I'm not going to retain any of this information, but I was loving it. We're following Salem, who, honestly, it was the first chapter. Don't ask yet. Okay, when we get further into it, I'll update you. And then I'm on page 138 of Wildfire, and I'm liking this. I think it's pretty cute. But I need more than 2 minutes to update you guys. I just wanted to I don't know why I wanted to do this because I'm a masochist. Okay, and then I'm 8 pages into King of Ashes. So I meant to get up early this morning so I could read before work, and I didn't get up early enough. So I only got one chapter into this book. But as you saw, I had to go and highlight some things because I was like, these lines are just too good already. I'm like, is this gonna be a 5-star? Probably. I love his writing so much. But yeah, so that's my reading update. I've made progress in Wildfire. I started Enigma and King of Ashes, and then I also want to start Maid Sama, volumes 13, 14. I haven't started it yet, but I'm adding it to my update because I'm like, I want to start it and I keep forgetting. So there's that. It's currently 1:59. I take my lunch usually from 1 to 2 p.m. because I usually have meetings up until 1 o'clock. But anyway, so I have a meeting. I gotta go. Talk to you guys later. Okay, I'm about to unbox a bunch of stuff for my desk revamp video, but I have a feeling some of it's not all desk related. So if I happen to open up something that's not desk related, I just spilled water everywhere. Anyways, okay, so I'll insert a clip for whatever is book or not desk related. Just wanted to intro this before I put in a random clip that's just me all of a sudden opening up packages. These are the packages that we're going to open. Okay, wait, this is a gift. Of course, the first thing I go to open is not desk related. What is this? Oh my gosh. What? Laura. What the heck? You guys keep sending me surprise books. This is exciting. Oh my god, thank you so much. This is a paranormal rom-com, I think. I think it's paranormal, yeah. The fake mate, because it's mate and then it's got paw prints on it. What the heck? Okay, hold on. Thank you so much. Ugh, I need to put on lip gloss really quick. Okay. Okay, we have this one. Also feels like a book, so yeah. Another, what the heck? Laura. I do hope I choose wisely because your wish list didn't help me if you already have one of the books or don't want them. Oh my god, Laura, this is so sweet. Oh my god, she got me mooncakes. I'm so excited for this. This is gonna be perfect for the fall. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I don't typically read Western graphic novels, but I make exceptions when the graphic novels are fall related or autumn related. I do love a good fall graphic novel. This is so exciting. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Laura, this is ridiculous. You got me 2 books. Okay, I'm going to keep her notes so that I can put them in my little book journal. This is so exciting. Thank you so much, Laura. Okay, and then I have this one. It might be desk related. Wait, it's more books. I'm actually like, what is going on? I didn't buy these. Hold on, where's the gift receipt? From France. I watch every one of your videos, even if I don't comment, and that's why I wanted to send you some books to thank you for your work and show you support. Love and kisses from France. Laura B. Oh my God. This is insane. Shut the fuck. This cover is so freaking cool. Berries and Greed by Lily Mayne. I've never heard of this. This is like the most exciting thing ever. Oh my God. Dude, this is crazy. Thank you so much. Oh, it smells good. But like, this cover, I don't think that it's going to translate well on camera, but like, this is such a cool cover. And there's another book in here. I'm dead. What are these covers? The blue and the red hair. Oh my gosh. And she's a witch. Look at this. Blood Moon by Gillian Graves. This is so crazy, girlfriend. Oh my God, girl. Look at this. This is a whole ass book haul. I don't even have words. Honestly, this is crazy. Hold on. Let me make sure I keep track of all these notes. Thank you so much. This is so exciting. Oh wait, here's another one. Okay. I'll admit it's a little bit selfish too, because I'd like to have your review of the books. No, that's valid. I will read them. I'm overwhelmed with love. This is so sweet. I cannot believe you did all this. Wow, okay. So that's quite funny because I had all those packages and I was like thinking that all my book stuff, all my desk stuff came in. But turns out it was just Laura gifting me a lot of things. So Laura, thank you so much. I'm literally beheaded. Oh my gosh. Today is actually 99 days until Halloween. The prompt for today is something orange, but none of these have orange on them. But I'm still gonna figure out a way to post them anyways, because I'm just like, I have no words. These books are gorgeous. Thank you so much. Yeah, and so I'm going to unbox the my desk stuff now. That's going into another vlog, but I'll catch up with you guys later today. have a little haul. So, I have been eyeballing this book for weeks, and every time I go to Barnes & Noble, it's buy one, get one half off, and I really want to read it. Also, the cover is really cool. So, it's a thriller. I typically don't buy thrillers before reading them, but like, I don't know. I'm just really drawn towards this one. So we're going to risk it. Okay, we're going to risk it. And then it was buy one, get one half off. And I couldn't figure out. I literally scoured the whole store. And I don't know. I don't like buying books just to buy them or because the cover's pretty. There were a lot of books that I could have gotten like that. But I got Rosemary's Baby by Ira Levins. I know this is kind of like a classic horror that many people have read. I haven't read it. I have seen the movie, but it's been a really, really long time. And honestly, couldn't really tell you what exactly happens. So I'm really excited to eventually read this. I know it's horror and it's going to be like scary, okay? And then on par with the theme, I got a Bitty Pop Hello Kitty themed. Give you a close up there. Super cute. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It has the Kuromi one that's kind of like harder to find. And it has a Hello Kitty. And yeah, I'm just really excited for this. The little mini pops. I don't collect them. I do have a few others, but like, I needed those, obviously. And then I got a Hammond's Seaside Caramel Chocolate Bar because I want to have a little treat tonight. And then I was so excited that I got the green Miffy. It's crazy because like I wanted the green one, number one pick, and I got it. But then I was like, I wouldn't be mad at pink. There was orange, pink, yellow, blue, purple, green.
I got green. I'm so happy.
And then my husband got some new pens, and I might steal one. I don't know. It says that they're dark colors. It's the Sarasa Clip Gel Retractable Zebra Pens. So I don't know. He's usually he gives me a lot of really cool pens. So like for journaling and stuff. He likes to draw, and he might give me one if I ask nice. But yeah, that's my little haul. Rosemary's Baby and We Used to Live Here. I'm very excited for both of these. I'm really trying to get away from purchasing books for myself before I've read them. Now, I do make exceptions, obviously, for like really anticipated releases or books that I really think I'm going to love. But like willy-nilly going shopping and buying books, they're just so expensive now. This paperback regular price is $17, which honestly not too bad, but like it's still a lot for a paperback. And then this one regular price is $19. So buy one get one half off is a lot better than full price. But anyway, so I have to go edit a video tonight, and then hopefully I can get some reading in. I do plan on reading a lot more of, why do I want to say Gothicana? Enigma tonight. That's going to be like my nighttime read after I finish editing, and I'm going to have some Seaside Chocolate Caramel, so I'm really excited about that. But yeah, just little fun haul. Sushi was really good. I'm stuffed.
Good morning to you. Please brush your teeth and you...
Hello, good morning. Today is Saturday and I have a lot of reading updates, so let's just get into it. I am 95 pages into Enigma, and I'm not really vibing so far. It's not that the book is bad or that the writing is bad or anything, but it feels like a little bit too on the nose, and I don't know how else to describe it. But I'm also like, maybe I'm just like not in the mood for it. So I picked up a book called The Wolf King. I wanted to check in with you guys because I'm 45 pages into this book and I'm obsessed. I am like, is this going to be a 5-star read? Because, oh my God. We're following Princess Aurora and a Scottish wolf king who I don't think that we've gotten the name of yet, but I could just have missed it. And he comes to kidnap her the night before her wedding. I guess he's going to maybe take her as a ransom or something, because there's like a war between the wolves and the, is it the Highlands? I don't know. It's like, she's from the Southlands. She's a princess, and yeah, he's capturing her. And you guys, the lines in this book, I'm just like, oh my God. The part that I'm at, so he just threw her over his shoulder, but then he does end up giving her a choice. He's like, okay, you can either stay here, marry your boo Sebastian, who I don't really think is your boo, or you can come with me. And of course, she's gonna go with him because she thinks she can get intel on the wolves and then help her father, who is the king, and the war between whatever. And then she thinks that, oh, if I do this, then I won't have to marry Sebastian, because the reason she has to marry Sebastian is political. As soon as I saw a reel on Instagram of this book getting traditionally published, and it had like plaid on it. And then I read that it's not really inspired by, but it has a lot of, well, maybe, I don't know, is it inspired by? It has a lot of like Scottish lore and undertones and Scottish culture. And I was like, okay, so I don't need to hear anything else. I'm going to read this. So I followed the publisher immediately because I was like, I also can't wait to see like what the new covers look like, if they change the covers. I don't know. But yeah, and then I downloaded both of them to my Kindle, and I was just kind of like waiting to pick them up until I finished Enigma. But then I was like, this morning, whenever I sat down to read, I was like, I'm really like in the mood to start another book, despite the fact that I'm in the middle of so many, but whatever. Here we are. I'm really enjoying it. So that's my update on that. And then I'm also 104 pages into King of Ashes. And I have been physically reading this because it is so good and I want my eyes on the page. Well, I've been like reading physically while I listen to the audiobook. Oh my God, this book is so good. This book is so intense. I can already tell this is probably going to be a 5-star. We're following Roman, who lives in Atlanta, but he's from Virginia, this small town in Virginia. And his dad, something happens to his dad, so he goes back because his dad's in the hospital. He goes back to Virginia, and while he's there, his brother Dante, who struggles with addiction, gets into some trouble. And so he tries to, they also have a sister whose name is lost on me. What is her name? Because it's the three of them. Oh, Nevaeh. So he goes back to Virginia. Oh, what I'm leaving out, the title of the freaking book. So King of Ashes. So his dad owns a crematory. He grew up, and his dad and his mom kind of like took care of this business. I'm assuming that's where the title of the book is coming from, because it's a crematory. So he goes back to Virginia, and his brother gets in trouble, and then he tries to like help him, and he gets his ass beat by some gangsters, and it's really intense, and they like knock his teeth out and all this kind of stuff, and they're like, if you don't pay us some money, people are gonna die. And I'm assuming that's what happened to his dad. Like, I guess they did something to his dad. I'm not really sure. And to make things more interesting, their mother, whenever they were, I think teenagers maybe, their mother went missing. Their mother was having an affair on their father, and their father found out, I guess he knew. The same man who owned a crematory, and this woman just like poof disappeared. And so Nevaeh, the sister, this is not a spoiler, by the way. I feel like this is literally just the setup of the book. Nevaeh thinks that their dad had something to do with it, but you know, he's like in the hospital, basically on his deathbed. So what are you gonna do? So anyway, I am loving this freaking book. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be really hard not to talk about the rest of the book, but I'm not going to because like I don't want to spoil anything. But the chapter I just read, it's called June 6th, 2003, and it doesn't have a lot of flashbacks, but that is like I think the first flashback chapter, and it's like basically like right before their mom went missing. And the writing in this is just so good. Oh my god, I'm already calling it. This is gonna be a 5-star. I mean, it would have to really like be a stupid plot for this not to be a 5-star, or something like absolutely ridiculous for this not to be a 5-star. But I'm loving, and I cannot wait to pick this back up. I'm obsessed. And then I am also 156 pages into Wildfire by Hannah Grace, and I'm liking this. I'm not loving it. I did get to hold on. What is the quote? I'm reading this via audio, and I got to a quote that was like really impactful, so I jotted it down. It says, "He makes me feel like no one could ever want me, because if my own dad won't pick me over a poker game, why would someone else?" That quote really resonates with me. I've always thought that. I've literally said those exact words. Well, not poker game, but like I've literally said, because I have a complicated relationship with my mother. My dad recently passed away in October, but my mom, I have a really complicated relationship with because my dad had custody of me and my sister, and she didn't want us. And so that's always been like in the back of my mind. If my own mother didn't want me, why would anyone else? And like, that is such a disturbing thing to go through someone's mind, but it's reality. And so for the fact that like I'm reading this little summertime cabin camp counselor rom-com thing, and that quote, I was so taken aback. I was shocked. I was like, oh, wow, okay. So, I mean, if I were to rate this right now, I think I would give it like 3.5 stars. I think the problem is more me. I'm not really in the mood for it. I have nothing against the book, but I'm just like not totally in the mood for contemporary right now. But yeah, I'm still chugging along. I'm 156 pages in, and I'll continue reading this today. And then I haven't picked up Maid Sama yet, but I definitely plan on it. I was going to, and then I ended up picking up the Wolf King instead. And then I haven't talked about this, but I'm still in the middle of Assassin's Blade. So I'm on page 352. So I really want to finish this today. Honestly, my plan is just to read all day. So I think I'll get a lot of reading done. I definitely am going to focus on the Wolf King and King of Ashes, and then like might sprinkle in a little bit of Wildfire, but I'll keep you posted on everything I read. I'm really excited. I have no plans. We're just going to hang out and be lazy, and I will probably do a little bit of video editing tonight. Yeah, I just need to edit some of my Patreon vlogs. This update has been 11 minutes, so I will spare you from any more yapping, but I'm just really, really excited to pick up the Wolf King back up. I'm in love. I'm in love, and I don't care who knows it. I want everyone to know it, actually. Obsessed. Obsessed. Hello, I've gotten a little bit further into the Wolf King. I'm now on page 81. But first, can we just take a moment? I don't know if you can see her. My dog. She's so cute. I have her wrapped up in this blanket because she gets cold because they shaved all her fur off. She's so sweet. Okay. Anyways, I need to talk about this freaking book. I'm around page 90 and we finally have learned his name. Because I was like, how do I not? I mean, I forget names a lot, so that's not surprising. But his name's Callum, and I don't think we learned until just now. But we also know his motivations and what him and his, I guess, alpha wolves or whatever they're looking for. They're looking for the heart of the moon. And there's some really cool Scottish lore behind all of it. I think the author kind of puts her own twist on it, but it's really interesting and I'm loving it. I really have nothing else to say other than like, please go read this book. I ordered the paperbacks a couple days ago before I even started this because I don't know, whenever a book gets traditionally published, sometimes they make the covers ugly, and I really do like the covers on these, so I wanted to order them. And they haven't come in yet. They're supposed to come in tomorrow. It takes longer for stuff to get to me because I'm no longer like in the city. Well, whenever we lived in Houston, we were in the suburbs, but we were really close. So I ordered those books about a week ago and they still haven't gotten here, but that's okay. I will patiently wait because honestly, I would love to be annotating. There's so many lines I've highlighted. I actually had to stop and make an Instagram post, which I feel like is why I haven't read as much as I would like to. But I was like squealing, kicking my feet, screaming. And then I'm like, I want to make a post about it. So I took a little photo and then like added some edits or whatever. Anyway, I'm just like so happy that I picked up a different book. Here's your sign that if you're not loving what you're reading, pick something else up. Although I am loving King of Ashes, but you know, like I normally am very excited to pick up my books and really excited to read. And so whenever I don't have that feeling, I'm like, it's because I need to pick something else up. I need to just pick up a different book. Also, I forgot to mention, oh my God, hold on. Am I gonna have to get up for this? Okay, I got out of, wait, actually got out of my seat to go get something. That's when you know I really want to talk about it. I wanted to give Tyler a shout out because he sent me 𝘠𝘪𝘴-𝘠. He also included a bookmark that is really cute. It's like sci-fi alien. It says, "Take me to your library." I'm literally obsessed. I opened this up the other day and I was like, oh my God, I love it. Thank you so much, Tyler. So I sent him an Ali Hazelwood special. Well, it's not really special edition, but it had like the sprayed edges. And he sent me 𝘠𝘠𝘮. So now I have the first and the third book. So now all I need is the second book. Tyler gifted this to me. Thank you so much, Tyler. If anyone is out there who will sell me, I don't expect anyone to gift me the books, but if anyone out there has the second book that they don't want or that they'll sell to me for a reasonable price, because the price gouging online is like insane and I really want to read the series, I think I'll love it. But the thing is that I never wanted to buy it until I read the first one, but then the covers went out of print and then I hate the new covers. I just don't like them at all. So I was like, well, now I want to get them before I literally can't find them, but it's kind of too late because the only place I can find them is online where they're like really expensive. So I'm just like so thankful. Tyler, you are God. And also shout out to Naomi, who is one of my subscribers who sent me the third book. I am so thankful to both of you. I'm just really, really grateful. So now I'm just looking for the second book. I might have to end up splurging on it eventually. What I'm going to do is maybe read this one, the first book, and then if I really love it, then I can read the second, like get the second one. I don't know. It's hard because like I want to have a complete collection. I can't justify spending that much money on a paperback that I could have bought. I had the opportunity to buy before they went out of print, but I just didn't because I didn't know that they were going to go out of print. Anyway, long update for nothing. I'm going to continue reading. Where's my Kindle? Oh, I like panicked. I was like, oh, I'm going to continue reading The Wolf King. I'm just having the time of my life and I'm really excited to continue. We're just going to relax and hang out. I'll keep you guys posted on everything. I plan on reading a lot today. Like, I'm not having a readathon. Well, I kind of am. I'm going to get through some books and I just want to relax and read and have a good time with that. So, okay, I'm going to shut up now. This book. I cannot put this book down. I am already over halfway through and I'm already like, okay, let me just go ahead and give this book 5 stars. I'm literally obsessed. They are so Jamie and Claire Fraser coded. It's not even funny. Which I don't know if that's intentional or not, or if it's just like my mind being delusional, but I'm literally picturing Jamie. Y'all, this book is so good. So basically I got to the point where she has this dream and it's a special dream and he smells it and goes feral. He goes feral. And I'm like, I'm obsessed. Like, I feel like I don't want to tell you everything I want to talk about because I don't want to spoil it for anyone. But, oh my God, how do I put into words? Okay, so the writing in and of itself, I love it. I love the writing. The romance is top tier for me. I am so obsessed. I know I sound like a broken record, but I'm like, how do I talk about this without spoiling it? She's from the Southlands. He's from the Highfell clan, and they're rivals. I think I've already really discussed like the premise of the book. Her dad's the king. They have like a war, and but she went with him willingly. Anyway, I'm like, I'm not making any sense. Wow. Just please go read this book. It's on KU, so if you have Kindle Unlimited, it's free to, well, not free, you're paying for it. But oh my God, I'm obsessed, okay? I literally don't want to put it down. I want to just devour it all in one day. But I think I'm going to make myself put it down. I have a slight headache, so I'm probably going to make myself a cup of coffee or something. And I think I'm going to do some coloring. I really have been loving the crayons I bought. Sorry, my hair. I need to get a haircut. My hair is like so long. Anyway, yeah, I'm obsessed with the crayons. I love them so much more than markers. So yeah, I've also really been having fun coloring without worrying about how good it looks, you know? I mean, sometimes I'll do a page where I'm like, yeah, I want this to look good, or like I'm in the mood to like be an artiste. Not really, but whatever. And then sometimes I'm literally like chicken scratch. Anyway, so I'll probably do a couple pages tonight and pick up King of Ashes audiobook. I've been reading it physically up until now, but I think I'm going to do some coloring. I have this Pastel Goth coloring book that I haven't used. I found it in my drawer. I bought this like 2 years ago and I was like, wait, I literally forgot I had that, because I wanted to buy another coloring book because I thought it only had one, but I actually I have that one in front of me that you can't see, this one, and then 2 others that are in my reading room. Anyway, yeah, so I get so like sidetracked. Okay, so I'm going to listen to more King of Ashes. I'm absolutely loving this book. I'm loving it. I need to do some chores, so I might listen to Wildfire while I do some chores, because honestly, the way I want to listen to King of Ashes, I want to dedicate my whole brain 100%. And I just want to like mindlessly color while I listen to that. So first I'm going to do chores, listen to Wildfire, and yeah, I don't want to put this down, but I'm also like, I have not barely moved at all today, which is fine. I'm totally okay with that. But I'm also like, let me drag it out just a little bit longer because, yeah. I also don't necessarily want to read it all in one day, because I feel like what will happen is I'll get kind of close to finishing it, and then I'll get to bed and then get sleepy, and then I'll have like 30 pages left or something that I need to finish. So I am going to try and save the rest for tomorrow. We're going to try. Okay, we're going to try. But yeah, anyways, that's my quick little Saturday shenanigan update. Really. Also, this is Muffin. I don't know if I introduced you, but yeah, this is Muffin. I love her. I sleep with her and Mr. Cuddles because I am a literal child. Anyways, that's all I have for now. Toodaloo. Hello, we have some reading updates. It is currently Sunday afternoon. Last night I ended up finishing The Assassin's Blade. I think I talked to you guys about this, that I was like in the middle of it. I finished the audiobook. I read the rest on audio. I read most of this. This is a reread for me. I read most of it on audio, and it brought back all of those feelings that I had when I first read this almost a decade ago, which is so crazy. This is the book that introduced me to Sarah J. Maas, Thunder Glass. I remember exactly, it honestly feels like yesterday whenever I read this book. It's so good. Okay. And then I got to page 140 in the middle of a chapter of King of Ashes. Holy shit. If you like thrillers and you haven't read S.A. Cosby, you are doing yourself a disservice. Please, immediately, go pick up all of his books. This is insanely good. I was doing my little coloring book, listening to the most heinous shit. This is a thriller. I am beyond terrified for these characters in so many different ways, okay? But, yeah, so the part I just got to, which no spoiler, but he met someone named Jealousy. Yeah, her name is Jealousy. Anyway, that's not a spoiler. I'm just giving context as to like what part I'm at. Wait, is that the right spot? No. No, I'm on page 148. Sorry. I didn't update my bookmark. I listened to a little bit of it while I was like taking care of the dogs. So, okay, that puts me like what, 3-4 pages ahead of what I said. Okay, so anyway, regardless, this is so good. And I'm gonna save the best for last. Okay, so let's talk about Wildfire next. I made it to page 186. I also listened to a lot of this last night. Well, not a lot of it, but I think just like 2 chapters. I'm kind of just picking it up here and there. I'm not devouring this book or anything. And I'm probably doing the book a disservice because of that. Yeah, I'm making the reading experience a little bit disjointed. So I feel like I'm not giving this book a fair shot. So I'm like, do I just maybe focus on my other books and then finish this out, like dedicate it? Because the thing is that I'm not in the mood for a contemporary, so I don't know why I picked this up. Well, I do know why, because it's summer and I wanted to read this during the summer. So yeah, this was one of the books that my husband got me when we first moved here. I picked out the Hunger Games trilogy and then this book after. It was like the week that we moved. Let's talk about The Wolf King. I got to the 300 page mark last night. Screaming. No spoilers, but Blake is a very intriguing character. He is very intriguing. I'm like, is he going to be he has to be a love interest to somebody. Because I kind of low-key really love him. He's so funny. The way okay, I'm out of context. I'm not going to out of context. The way that this person was on their deathbed and he was trolling them. And I knew it. I knew he was trolling them. I can't tell you anything. Other than I'm obsessed. I'm literally obsessed with this book. The characters, the world, the writing, I'm obsessed. I don't have my thoughts together. I'm sorry. I'm going to finish this book today. We're going to finish it and I'm going to tell you my thoughts. So I wanted to, okay, literally what is my brain even doing? I bought this a few months ago and I found it behind some clothes in my closet and I was like, I literally forgot that I bought that. So now I'm like trying to use it at least every day. It's the Paris Hilton. I had this as a tween. Smelling this brings back so many memories. So many. Anyways, okay, going to focus on The Wolf King. I'm just really glad I picked this book up. I feel like The Wolf King and King of Ashes are the king of my life right now. That's so corny. They're literally saving me because I felt myself going into kind of a reading, not a slump, but like a mood of not wanting to read. And then I pick up King of Ashes and the Wolf King and I'm just saved. They are my knight in shining armor right now. And I'm living. I'm live, laugh, loving. Maybe not laughing with this book, but I am with this one. I just, oh my god, it's so good. Like, I literally have nothing negative to say. Nothing. Is it perfect, flawless piece of literature? Probably not. Someone will probably pick this up and find a lot of flaws. However, I am not that person. You're not going to find that here. You're not going to find a critical analysis of this book because I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with this book. Okay, I know I sound like a broken record, but like, I also can't really tell you the things that are happening because I don't want to spoil it for anyone. I also am like, am I overhyping it? I don't know. I don't know. Emmy commented on my, no, it wasn't on my photo. I commented on her reel. I commented on her reel saying that I was reading it. And then she told me to read the prologue to the next book immediately after finishing it. And I'm like, I will. Your wish is my command, Emmy. I'm literally going to do what you say. I'm very intrigued as to what does it mean? What does it mean? I don't know, but I do know one thing. I'm gonna sit down and finish this book. Finished Assassin's Blade, go me, made progress in these books. Is there another book? Oh, I temporarily DNF'd Enigma just for now. It's not like a DNF. It's not in the mood for DNF. I think these are my only 3 reads. I love that because no crumbs. Except for Wildfire, she's kind of leaving some crumbs, but it's fine.
1 hour and 15 minutes later.
What time is it? It's currently 4:10 and I am in the middle of a chapter. I'm about to finish this book. I'm 95% in. Still absolutely loving it. But I just have to say, what do I even say? This book pops off. So far, it has been a little bit predictable, but I'm also like eating it up. What was I gonna say? I don't even know. Okay, so I'm in the middle of, let me tell you what chapter I'm in. What chapter is this? The Struggle of Freaking Kindle. Okay, chapter 58. So I am like highlighting, almost every page has a highlight if you can't see. The words are pretty big, but wow, I just wish I could talk spoilers because there's a character in this book that I'm like, I know he's not the main character, but oh my god, I feel like I'm just as feral over this other character as I am of Callum. Because, yeah, I am very excited for this series. I can't wait to see how this pans out. I'm also like weary because this is a new to me author and okay, I don't know. I don't want to say too much. This book has me in a chokehold for sure. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and finish it. It's so serious and then we have some comedic relief. I'm on page 447 on Kindle. So I don't know what that is in the physical book. I should be getting the physical books soon. Like I said, ordered them a week ago. I don't know where the heck they are, but such is life. Living where I live. Anyway, yeah, okay, 95% check-in. I'm still obsessed. I'm head over heels, honestly. So I'm really excited to finish. And then I'm going to immediately, I have the second book downloaded, which it is called, what's it called? Where is it? The Night Prince. Yeah. So that's downloaded. And as soon as I finish The Wolf King, I will be jumping in to The Night Prince. Let's go ahead and finish. I can't wait to see what happens. I'm also kind of scared. Okay. I haven't finished yet. I'm 97% in now. But I realized what I forgot to talk about in our last clip. There was a scene that gave me major Twilight flashbacks. It was very Twilight coded, okay? I feel like this book is if you take some of the personalities of Outlander, take some aspects of Twilight, mush them together into a wolf shifter romance. And it's like, that's what you get. This is the book. Anyways, that random thought, but I'm on page 455 and some things are definitely being said. Okay. And if you're reading between the lines, I'm like, my mouth is on the floor because I'm like, oh my God. So 97% in, and I feel like I already know. They've said it without, the author has said it without saying it. What is this going to mean? Like, for the next book. I'm going to go ahead and finish. This is crazy because I'm like, whoa. Okay. Yeah. I know that's really giving you nothing because I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah, page 455 and 454. And honestly, before that too, but I'm like, really hit you. I can't even speak. Okay. I'm going to shut up and actually finish the book this time. Okay, I just finished. I'm immediately... Wait, why is this not going away? Literally so good. I feel like I've said that already, but yeah, 5 stars. So I'm going to go ahead and read the prologue to book 2. So this is The Night Prince. Hold on, let me just read part of this twice. Interesting development. Shocking, no, but also, I don't know, I'm a little conflicted. I feel like it would be so weird not to feel conflicted about this. What did I get myself into? Is what I'm thinking right now. What the hell did I get myself into emotionally? Because I am emotionally invested. And I'm in it. I'm neck deep. Okay? There's no looking back. But what the hell? I don't know how this is going to pan out for me. But yeah, so there's that. It is dog feeding time. I need to go feed my dogs, let my dogs out. And I'm just going to mull over everything. This book took me for a ride. And then the Night Prince prologue really swirls it all up. Oh my God. Cool. Yeah, so having a great time reading, and I feel like I've been in a fever dream and I need to touch grass. That's all. That's all I have to say is I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm nervous. I'm nervous for the series, but we shall continue. And obviously, still 5 stars. Duh. Very interesting.
You got a headache? Oh, it'll pass. Headaches are like resolutions. You forget them as soon as they stop hurting.
You got some aspirin?
Any calls?
Teddy called me. Oh, your sister called to say she's going to Tucson to do some buying and she'll be gone the whole weekend.
No mood for trouble. Girl works for you for 10 years, you trust her. Well, I guess you better call
Okay, we have some reading updates. It's 5 p.m. and I have a Red Bull. I don't give a fuck. I'm tired and I need the energy. Yeah, so today has been very chaotic. This morning I went to go take my dogs out and I saw a black widow spider for the first time in my life. Terrifying. 0 out of 10 recommend. Terrifying. Okay, and then my pup, Leia, had a seizure for the first time in about a month. It's crazy because I have reading sprints tonight, and this happened last time I had reading sprints. I remember specifically because she had a seizure, and then I remember having reading sprints later in the day. And work has been crazy. It's just a crazy week. But I refuse to move these reading sprints because I really love hosting them because it gives me an opportunity to sit down and read, which otherwise I would probably end up like editing a YouTube video or working or something, doing something other than reading. And I'm like, yeah. So if I ever cancel reading sprints, just know that it's because of something major, because otherwise I literally won't cancel them. Also just had my doctor appointment. I wanted to cancel that, but then they wanted to charge me $100. Anyway, I digress. Let's get into reading updates. So I'm reading The Night Prince. I'm not very far into it. I'm only 50 pages in. I picked it up the other night and started reading it. And that's how far I got. And I'm loving it. Okay. And then I made it to chapter 22 of King of Ashes. Let's see. What page? I hit the 200 page mark actually. So I'm on page 200 of King of Ashes. This is still so amazing. So good, honestly. Okay. And then I made it to page 242 of Wildfire. It's honestly surprising that I made it so far because I literally haven't been in the mood for this, but I was not forcing myself, but I also was kind of like, okay, let me just go ahead and pick this back up so that I can, I don't know, give it a solid chance or whatever. But yeah, those are my 3 current reads. And I think during reading sprints, I want to pick up, Maid Sama. I might pick this up. What am I even saying? I might pick up Maid Sama, or I might continue one of the other 3. Well, either King of Ashes or is it the Wolf Prince? I don't even know the title. This Red Bull needs to freaking do its job and kick in. Okay, I'm almost done with it and it hasn't kicked in. Or maybe it has. I'm just like, just shows how tired I am. But anyway, I need to charge my phone. I have about 40 minutes until reading sprints. I did not finish with work today, but also it's 5:20, almost 5:20, and I closed my laptop. So there's that. Yeah. Anyways, that's my reading updates. Nothing really that important, but I have made progress since we last talked. So there's that. I don't know how many pages I've read. I haven't kept track of that. I'm really bad at keeping track of that. Kudos to people who do keep track because I aspire to be like that. But anyways, that's all I got for now. No, I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand. This is volume 13 and 14 of Maid Sama. And one of the characters finally told the other character, the love interest, that they like them. Oh my god. I'm squealing, kicking my feet, screaming. I love this series so much. I don't know why it took me so long to pick this up. I'm so glad that I picked it up. I'm currently on reading sprints. You can probably hear a little bit of the background noise. I knew I needed reading sprints to get me back on track and get me in a good mood. It does it every time, I swear. I love doing reading sprints. I wish I could do more of them. I wish I could just, because like right now I should be editing my previous reading vlog that I haven't edited. That's supposed to go up on Sunday, but I haven't done that. I'm reading instead. And you know what? Self-care. I'm literally obsessed. This is so cute. I'm having a grand old time. We are resetting the day despite it being the end of the day. I don't care. You can reset your day anytime, okay? The dogs are like so cute and cozy. Look at Zelda. Look at her. Leia's always just cute and cozy. But like Zelda's up here with us. She's usually in her other bed. If it rains or thunders, she'll jump up here. That's all I wanted to say, is that I'm really glad that I started this. I'm using the bookmark my friend Tyler gave me. Oh, actually I need to take it out of, you're supposed to take it out of that. This is actually so cute. Thank you so much, Tyler. I'm using this. I love it. I'm gonna continue reading this, and then after sprints, I'm just going to wash my face, get ready for bed, that kind of thing. I cannot believe I just filmed that entire clip when my mic wasn't even connected. And then I dropped my spoon on the floor. I have my applesauce. I need to go eat my applesauce. But that clip was probably really annoying to listen to, but I can't re-record that. I don't think you care that much. As long as the sound is there, okay? I apologize, but my mic wasn't hooked up. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. I think it's a sign that I need to turn my camera off and I just need to read. I just need to read and relax. Talk to you guys later. I'm gonna eat my applesauce and swoon over Maid Sama. Hello, I have some thoughts on the books that I've finished. But first, we have an unboxing or an unbagging. And I'm really excited. Normally I do the unboxings after my reading updates, but I can't wait any longer, so we're just gonna open it. I'm so excited. Ah! This is from the 𝘯𝘯𝘦𝘵𝘯𝘬 launch that launched, well, by the time you watch this vlog, it will have already launched. So it launched August 8th, so make sure to head to her website if you're interested in any of this. Oh my god. I have one more thing coming, but it's not cross stitch, but embroidered. So it's going to be a little bit late, but this is the band tee. It says The Cold Ones, and it has like different songs. Oh my god, it's so cute. And then on the front it says Forks, Washington Paranormal Tour. And then we have, this is the skin of a reader, Bella, in lime green and black. So cute. And then this is I'm a 𝘨𝘯𝘯𝘦𝘭𝘮 t-shirt. So I think it's everything. I got everything in all black. I do have some more coming, but that's just the start of it. If you're interested in the launch, you can use code LOCK10. I'll have her shop link down below. So now it's time to talk about the books that I have finished. First off, let's start with King of Ashes. Obviously 5 stars. I'm giving this book 5 stars. This book is about how far someone will go to protect the people that they love. It is insane. It's an insane story. I was gripped every second. My jaw was literally in the pits of hell when I finished this book. 5 stars. However, I do need to note that this is the second S.A. Cosby book that I've read that has somewhat of what can be, I think, perceived as an Islamophobic sentence. So let me read you what I'm talking about, because I think I have a note. Yeah, okay. So in the book, one of the characters is talking to Roman, and they're telling him that ever since he's come home, the streets are like Afghanistan. And they're referring to all of the violent crime happening in this small town of Virginia. But that sentence is harmful, because not only is it echoing all of the harmful Islamophobic stereotypes that Muslim countries are inherently violent, I think it can be perceived as Islamophobic. And his other book, was it All the Sinners Bleed? But my point is that we can all do better, and I love his writing, but I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying, be aware of it. But yeah, I don't want to dissuade anyone from picking this book up. I think it was incredible, and it was incredibly written, and he probably is not aware of how those lines come across. It's just something that I think I'm a little bit more aware of and sensitive to with everything going on in Palestine. I've just become, I think, hyper aware of how people treat others based on their religion or their skin color. And then I also finished Wildfire by Hannah Grace, and I'm giving this 3.5 stars. I do think the whole parent dynamic was kind of relatable. There were a lot of lines that were, I think I talked to you guys about them. He also had some hiccups with his parents. I don't know, I just found those aspects to be relatable. But as far as the book itself and the romance, I just wasn't super obsessed. I don't know if you heard that, but that was my dog scratching on the door trying to get let in. I literally tried to let her in earlier and she didn't want to come in, and now she wants to be in here. So anyways, yeah. And then I didn't make any more progress in Maid Sama. This book was actually hiding from me, so I forgot that I was reading it. But I made it to, well, there's not page numbers, but chapter 59. So yeah, I'll be picking this back up in my next reading vlog that I'm going to kick off pretty much immediately. Okay, and then I did make progress into The Night Prince, and after starting this book, I started to kind of notice things about the main character that I didn't really love, or I don't really love. So I'm like 30% into this book, and I'm still enjoying it, and I'm enjoying the series as a whole, but I do think I was so enamored with book one that I just like looked past all these kind of issues with the main character that I'm like, okay, now I'm like, she kind of contradicts herself a little bit. There's that, but I'm still really enjoying it. So I'll continue reading The Night Prince in my next vlog. But yeah, I just wanted to mention also book one. I think that this series is going to be either a 𝘯𝘰𝘯-𝘵𝘳𝘢 or, I mean, it's definitely turning into a love triangle. So just be aware of that. Okay. I don't want anyone picking up a series that has an unconventional love story or whatever, and then you get like really upset after you pick it up. So just be aware of that. I think love triangles can be done really well and made to be interesting, but I'm just saying it's feeling like a 𝘯𝘰𝘯 at this point. I could be wrong. I don't know where it's gonna go, but yeah, so just be aware of that. I did give it 5 stars and I still stand by that. But I don't know why I'm talking with my hands so much. Yeah, so anyway, that's my thoughts on the Wolf King and the Night Prince. So I'm gonna continue the Night Prince. I am really excited about it, but I'm just like, yeah, I wasn't able to finish it during this vlog. So anyway, that's that. If you made it this far, please go ahead and leave a camping emoji, like the little tent, and fire emoji, camp, and a tent, whatever. I don't know, you can do the math, you can leave whatever you want, but yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will have my Instagram and my Patreon linked down below if you would like to join me there and join the cozy coven. I would love to have you. If you did like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you in my next video.
So I'm back to the velvet underground.